Hey guys, this is Neon Nazi back again with another Destiny Knights video, and today we are going to be looking at what is the most efficient way to 6-star a unit. And in regard to my previous video, right, I said make sure you guys are 6-star units that are really crucial, really viable, like the top tier units. I gave you guys a list. And I also told you guys at the beginning of the stages, it's really not a good idea to focus on heavy-duty attacker units. And, some people told me, like, oh, crap, like, I just 6-starred my Caesar, or, like, I just 6-starred my Julian instead of my Benito. And, like, a lot of people were hesitating, they were panicking. Thing is, guys, it doesn't really matter because in the long run, you're going to want all of your units to be at 6 stars. Right? You want all of your units to be 6 stars, 6 stars awakened with killer orbs and crests. That's the end game goal. So let's say you guys went ahead and you guys 6-starred your Julian, right? Well, it's okay now. Or even your Caesar. Or let's say you guys just 6-starred a unit that's an attacker type. That's fine. Now that is your attacking unit, and you guys can use that unit in any scenario as long as you guys have other units to be the leader position so that you always have the advantage, right? That makes sense. Now, let's say you guys 6-starred a unit that you guys now are regretting, you guys think you guys are probably never going to use. If it really doesn't make a difference to you, go ahead and re-roll, all right? The game has only been out for like less than a week. There's still time. So you guys can go ahead and reroll if you guys really want. However, if you guys, don't want to reroll, that's absolutely fine, because as long as it was like a 5-star or a 4-star unit that you guys went ahead and 6-starred, chances are that it's gonna get buffed. All right, because developers can always just go back and look at what units are being used the most, what units are being underused, and then buffs and nerfs are given out accordingly. So it really isn't the biggest deal in the world. To make it easy, guys, to make it very, very easy, I asked in my guild, hey, is there any spreadsheet that's like very up to date about what units are good in the game? And there is a spreadsheet by Falcar. So many thanks to Falcar, and Antonella, my guild leader again, was the one who shared this with me. So shout out to him again. And I'm going to have this spreadsheet in the description down below. So go ahead and check that out. It has, I know for a fact it has 5, 4, and 3-star units. And honestly, guys, 1 and 2-star units, like, there's none of them that are actually even viable. So that's it. Go ahead and check that out. It's very well graded. It has like what is an S tier, what is a B tier, what is a C tier, in what category is it an S, in what scenario is it a B. It's very, very clear. It's very, very precise. I really like it. It has my thumbs up. It has my Nezi approval of stamp. So go ahead and check that out if you guys are wondering what unit is good and what unit is bad. So today let's get on to the main topic. And this topic is how to 6-star units efficiently. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you guys is that one of the first things you guys have to understand is that summoning, there are 2 reasons for summoning. 1 is to get the unit that you really, really want. And 2, guys, or I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds. Can you guys guess what the answer is? I didn't count. The answer is, guys, because when you guys summon, if it's a unit that you don't need, that's trash, yes. But at the same time, that trash can be fodder. Okay? So first thing that people should understand before they get into this video is that they should preferably be in hell mode. Alright, so you guys should have passed normal and hard, and you guys should be in hell mode. The reason why I say hell mode is because to 6-star units, enhanced dragoons are very, very critical. So once you guys are in hell mode, what happens is that they start to drop you enhanced dragoons that are 3 stars and 2 stars. Enhanced dragoons can at least for free-to-play players, can be either 1, 2, 3, or 4-star units. 1 stars, I don't really use them a lot. Like, even newer players don't really have a lot of run-ins with 1-star enhanced dragoons, simply because like you clear normal and hard so quick, and then you're off into hell, and then you just don't drop. It doesn't drop anymore. You don't get it anymore. 2-star Ragoons, you get it as long as you're in hard and hell mode, and once you're in nightmare mode, all you get is 3-star Ragoons, and then from the Ragoon dungeons, you guys can get 4-star Ragoons. So I would say you guys need to be able to at least do Sylvus, like all of it in hell mode, because this way not all of them drop the same element. This one over here drops you a scissor Ragoon. This one here drops you a rock Ragoon. This one over here drops you a paper Ragoon. And if you guys do, some stages like this one over here, which is the 8th stage of Sylvus Hell, it will drop you paper or rock or scissor depending on RNG. So first thing you guys need to do is you guys need to summon. Make sure you guys have units that you guys want to build and units that are fodder, aka trash, but for kinder terms, we shall use the term fodder. Then what you guys need to do is just go into your hero mode or go into heroes, and then you guys need to simply enhance and evolve. Sounds simple enough, but let's go through it once, all right? So first thing that I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look at, let's say, Crocus. And first I'm going to think about it. Is he good or is he trash? Is he treasure or trash? Because, guys, one man's treasure can be another man's trash. And that's very, very true in gacha games like this, because some people have good RNG or some people just get lucky. So somebody might have Paper Adonis. If you have Paper Adonis with an invincibility shield, then you're set, right? There's no other unit that does it as good as him. However, if you don't have him, a good replacement for Paper Adonis is Scissor Eve, because she also gives a invulnerability shield. It's such a long word. But let's say there's Antonella and I, okay? So let's say Antonella has Paper Adonis. I don't have Paper Adonis. But then we both get Scissor Eve. He can use the Scissor Eve as fodder, but to me, Scissor Eve is a unit I'm going to build because she's going to be my invulnerability shield buffer. You guys get me, right? So just because somebody says, like, oh, I don't need Paper Hugo or, Paper Harambe because I have Paper Kerr, and that's fine. Yeah, they can feed it. But if you don't have Paper Kerr and you get a Paper Hugo, or as I like to call him, Paper Harambe, that unit can be super useful because he is basically a budget Kerr. You guys get my point, right? So go into your units, look at the skills, and just for the sake of this, we're going to look at 4-star units just because they provide a bit more utility. Let's go over to Chrono, all right? First skill. Okay, so he removes a debuff and he provides a reflective status shield. Okay. Second skill is that he will decrease damage taken and accelerate cooldowns. Now I think about this. Do I have units that do this? I already have several units such as Rock Arcane and Paper Chen that give me an immunity shield. So that's that. Debuff removed isn't a problem as long as I have the shield first. Then cooldown acceleration, I have Carlota, and no one does it better than Carlota. So for me, this guy is food. All right? It's as easy as that. Just look over them, think about it. Are they food or are they trash? So then what you guys are going to do is go ahead to your 3-star units. Now, in my opinion, 1 and 2-star units are just plain fodder, all right? We're going to focus on 3-star units and up because trust me, this is what you guys are going to be dealing with the most. So first of all, what you guys have to understand is that when it's a 3-star unit, you want to invest 2-star skilled enhanced Ragoons. So the reason why I say 2-star enhanced Ragoons is because 2 stars, when you just use 1, at 100% it will take you to level 28, provided that it is of the same element, right? So this is a Scissor Roberto, and I use a Scissor 2-star Ragoon to level 28. So if that was a 1.5, I mean, I hope that it happens here. I did farm a little bit of, I went back to hard and hell mode, and it was just like the weirdest thing for me because everything was dying so freaking quickly. So we're gonna go over here again, and we're gonna go into 2 stars, and wait, okay, yep, and we're gonna put this in. Hopefully this gets a multiplier of one. Okay, 200%, fantastic. See that? A 2-star Enhanced Dragoon on a 3-star unit, even if it's just like normal, like 100%, it will take that unit to 28, level 28. Then the remaining 2 levels, you guys can feed in like 1-star fodder or 2-star fodder or 1-star Enhanced Dragoons. If you guys put a 3-star onto this, it would be overkill, and you guys would actually be losing experience, all right? The experience that, because you guys get my point. I hope people are following me. So now go over to your 4-star units. If you guys don't have 4 stars, then this is what you guys do, all right? You guys farm, you guys summon, and you guys farm this thing right here, this Evolved Dragoons, and this will give you guys like 3-star Dragoons every single day. If you guys get lucky, it might be a 4-star Evolved Dragoon. So we're going to go back to heroes. Now, I have a bunch of 4 stars, but let's say you guys only have 3 stars. Well, in order to make your first 6-star, you need 5 stars, right? So we're going to go over here, and we're going to evolve this guy. And what we do is we pick. You guys can actually do this auto-select. And what that does is, if you guys have a Evolved Dragoon, it will automatically go up there. Or the fodder or the material will automatically be selected. So now he's a 4-star. And you guys just repeat this process again and again and again and again. And then what you eventually are going to do is, now let's say I come across, let's say I summon Rock Sierra, right? And I'm looking at him and I'm like, all right, he has Lifesteal on his turn 1 and he has Blinder on his turn 2. Now, I already have, when it comes to like crowd control, right? I have Ma Xia who can silence, and I have Rock Shaolin who can blind. And they're both 5-stars, so they're both better than him. So for me, he is trash. So what I can do is I can click on him, go over to enhance. I'm going to use 3-star fodder here because one of them will take it to level 38. And I think if you get a multiplier of 1.5, it'll take it to level 38. Right now it's going to take it to level 35. But then if it multiplies by like 1.5, I think it'll go up to level 38, and if it's 200%, then it'll go to level 48. I mean, just level 40, sorry, because that's the max. So now it's at level 35, so I'm going to put one more in. And the reason why I would recommend going 1 by 1 when you're trying to max out 3 stars or 4 stars is simply because of that multiplier. See, here I put 1 and 1, and it kind of saved me. It saved me experience. If I had put, like, let's say 3 in and got a multiplier of 200%, I didn't need the third one. I only needed 2, and that would have been sufficient. However, I put the 1 more because I wasn't sure on my luck, and that's how RNG is, guys. So I would recommend when doing this, it's best to put in one Enhanced Dragoon at a time. Of course, if you're like me, late game resources are not an issue, but I'm guessing for early game players that is a huge issue. So now this thing is level 40, right? Where is he? All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to evolve him. And over here, I have a ton of fodder that I can use. Now, this guy over here was originally a 3-star unit that I made into a 4-star. Same with him, and same with him. So now that I have all these units selected, I'm going to go ahead and evolve. Now, you guys can also do an auto-select, but that, in this case, it put in Hugo, which is a natural 4-star, and I would rather keep natural 4 stars and feed natural 3 stars that I have made into 4 stars. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using 3 stars that I have made into 4 stars and not using my 4-star units. So we're going to evolve. Boom, 5-star. Now this is my 5-star fodder. You guys don't want to go more than this with fodder. Now let's go back to a 5-star unit that I think I might use. So who might I use? All right, you know what? I'm gonna build one of the Tashias, the one that explodes, because I want to make a video on her in the future. I'm pretty sure she's the one that explodes debuffs, right? Where does it say? Fine, it explodes debuffs. All right, so when I'm going to evolve her, now as you guys can see, you guys have to understand. All right, don't panic, right? You guys have to understand how long I've been playing this game and how late game I am. So yes, you guys sometimes might get 5-star evolved Dragoons, either from purchasing some certain packs or from just certain events, which is fine. But so I can very well easily just do this. But for you guys, it's literally going to be something like this, where you guys have units that you guys have that aren't actually 5 stars, but you guys have made into 5 stars. So Caesar, Khan, Crocus, they're all examples of this. Elizabeth is actually a 3-star unit that I made into a 4-star unit. And then I just have so much fodder. Like Mustang is a 3-star unit that I made into a 4-star unit. Like there's so many examples over here, guys. Just for example's sake, I'm trying to find where's the dude that I just, all right, Sierra. All right, so now we're going to evolve this thing, and boom, we have a 6-star. I would recommend you guys do this on towards the first few days. You guys are going to be summoning, and you guys are going to get fodder, and you guys might even be able to make like 1 or 2 6-stars immediately, which is cool. But I would recommend people do it in terms of discipline and in terms of what I think is best. I think it's best to summon and 6-star a unit like every week. So if today is Saturday and I summon, then I have fodder. I have been farming for the past week. I have all the enhanced Dragoons. I'm going to awaken. I'm going to evolve, get my fodder ready. I'm going to have a 6-star boom bam. Now I have nothing else. I have no materials. I have no fodder. So from tomorrow, which is Sunday, up till next Saturday, I'm going to farm, get good orbs, get good crests, all right, get all the materials that I need for awakening, and I'm going to farm enhanced Dragoons and evolved Dragoons. So then when Saturday comes and I have to summon, it's going to be really great, because if I get something new, I have all the materials that I need, all the materials for awakening, all the materials for enhancing, and all the materials for evolving ready at my fingertips. I just need to spend like 10 to 15 minutes on my device clicking around and feeding different units. All right, so I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, let me know. One thing that I want to talk about, guys, before we head over, or before we finish the video, and one thing that I wanted to start off with, but I forgot about it and I just remembered, is this thing called the Destiny Dice. So this is a currency that is available for a certain period of time, and you guys can get it from Normal Adventure, a Tower of Promises, Secret Dungeon, Faction Boss, and from the Hard, Hell, and Nightmare mode of normal stages. The easiest way to farm this, guys, like no BS, the easiest way to farm this, guys, is in Arena, because in Arena you guys will be getting, I think, 200 Destiny Dices per run. So it really is the best place to farm it, Arena. It doesn't matter if it's special or common. Then what you guys can do with the Destiny Dice is head over to shop, and then there is events. And then we have Legendary Skull, Skill Dragoon, Legendary Awakening. We have some of these high-level materials. We have Superior Summoning Scrolls, excellent materials, some Evolution Dragoon Scrolls, and some Epic Summoning Scrolls. Let me show you guys right now what should be your top priority. If you guys are mid-game or late game, you should be able to get all of this. But let's say you're early game. First thing, all right, guys, no BS, the first thing you guys want to get is Legendary Summoning Scroll. Reason being, you guys really just want to have a variety of units at your fingertips so you guys can build stuff. Alright, once you have the units, then go ahead and purchase Skill Dragoons and Legendary Awakening Materials, or LAMs. All this should cost you guys about 6,000 dices, right? 2,000 for legendary, 2,000 for Ragoons, and 2,000 for LAMs, because you can only purchase 2 of them. Then I would suggest, if you guys really need it, go ahead and purchase these awaiting materials, but personally guys, I would not. Then Superior Summoning Scroll, buy both of them. Excellent Awakening Material Scroll, I would not purchase them. Evolution Ragoon Summoning Scroll, I would not purchase them. And then we have common Epic Orb Summoning Scrolls. This I would get a ton of. And try to get the stack of 10, because this right here costs you 400 for one. So 10 should cost you 4,000. But when you guys purchase it in 10, you guys get 1,000 discounts. So instead of 4,000, it's 3,000. So let's purchase this right now. I have 3,000 of these, right? Let's just check the rates. Right now, I'm guessing a lot of you guys are getting like 2-star, 3-star orbs, and they're not that great. All right, so we're gonna go over here, and this is what we got, right? Legendary orb summoning. No, actually, wait, that might not have been it. All right, we got the epic. So what we got here was this, the epic. So let's go ahead and check the rate. We're going to do 10. All right, we're gonna summon, and I'm just gonna skip the animations. All right, we got a 2-star. We got a 1-star. We got a 2-star. We got a 1-star. 1-star. So the rates, guys, they're not that great, but you never know what you might get, and sometimes you might just get what you're lacking. And let's say you guys just have like a bunch of dices, and you're like, well, if all I'm getting is 2-star and 1-star orbs, and I've purchased everything else. Like, you've purchased everything else in this event shop, and you know, you guys really don't need 2-star or 1-star orbs, but that's all these gives you. Go ahead and use them to purchase. Go ahead and use them to purchase these summoning scrolls, so you can summon and then you can sell these for gold. It doesn't seem like much, but if you guys don't spend them, it's going to be a complete waste, because when this event ends, you don't get to keep that currency. The currency resets for the next time the event happens. So you really are just missing out. Right. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was educational. If you guys have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys have any requests, let me know in the comment section down below. Again, I'll say it one more time. I do have an actual life, believe it or not, so I might not answer everybody's questions like immediately, but give me like 24 hours and I should be able to answer everybody's questions on the video. Thank you again for tuning in, guys. Much love and much respect. If you guys, again, want to check out what units are good, what units are bad, what is treasure, what is trash, the spreadsheet is in the description down below. If you guys like my content, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Helps keep me super motivated. And until the next time, guys, Neon out.